Need to stock up on medical supplies. No telling what else is out here.
I think it's vampires. Hey, what up? Krabby Jack here. Yeah, before we get into this, I want to be clear about one thing. I did try, okay? I really did try to give Redfall a go. As I'm getting older, I am trying to be more optimistic about everything, and trying to look at things from other perspectives. In saying that, I do have my own taste, and there are types and genres of games that I just don't like and won't play. Yeah, but everything I just said doesn't matter. Because after a couple days of release, a couple days, not even a week, the devs and Xbox themselves have already issued their excuses on why Redfall has had such a bad release. I'm not going to get into that myself, but you can look it up if you want to. I just want to talk about my experience playing Redfall and why this might be the worst game of 2023, and in fact has been one of the worst games I've ever played. Yikes. Alright, God, where do I start? So what is Redfall? Redfall is a vampire-themed FPS open-world looter shooter. You play as one of 4 characters with abilities we have all seen before: healing, tech, scan, mobility, with skills and ultimate attacks to go with them. I chose the scan character. He can scan enemies, go invisible, which is broken. He can just run through the game.
Floats up. If you come out...
And his ultimate move is basically MW2 quickscoping. He summons a spectral sniper rifle and locks onto targets. Where were we? Oh yeah, open world looter shooter. It's kind of open world, like it's broken into 2 open world like maps. Each map littered with vampires, these blood things, mini vampire bosses, and people. You know, couldn't just be vampires, could it? And nothing we haven't seen before in terms of open world games that caught my eye, really. Story-wise, it's pretty bad, to be honest. You can look it up if you're curious. The writing and dialogue is so bad here too, making it even more painful to continue playing the game.
A whole town full of vampires.
Don't know how all this started. Don't care.
All you need to do, keep fighting back.
Oh, because it's like vampires.
We got the key. Just need the door.
It's such a shame because the maps and world they created are really cool. Well, I thought anyway. There were moments with great atmosphere. It did feel like you were in a dark house riddled with vampires. Hey, would you like some steak with that? Oh, hey! Oh shit! I'm out of steaks. That was not screams of fear. That was
no more vampires.
Or a dodgy street in an apocalyptic setting. There's just bodies and death everywhere you go too. It's pretty grim when you stop and think about it. Oh my god. But the immersion breaks when the game is riddled with problems of all kinds. From dumb NPCs... That'll be alright. What am I playing, bro? Oh man. Terrible lighting. a joke? Oh, okay.
Thank you.
Okay. And the maps aren't even finished yet. There's just floating assets everywhere. It's insane how this game actually got released.
There's a nest close by. I can
Oh my god, bro. I feel bad if some kid got scared. Somehow, every type of weapon in this game feels clunky and bland when shooting. There are certain weapons that kill vampires, like a flare gun, UV ray, and stake launcher. Oh. But you can just shoot them with normal guns until they're downed, and you stake them in the heart to finish.
Loads up.
But only certain weapons have a stake on them, so you have to quickly change weapons to the one with the stake on it. Wouldn't it just make more sense if your character carried stakes around as a melee option? Like, look at anything involving vampires. Their characters are always carrying stakes. The looting element is pretty standard. Weapons come in different levels and the chance of a different rarity as you progress the game. There's dungeons or vampire nests you can clear out for loot, but with the difficulty, you're not going to need it. Now I'm going to talk about the main bosses of the game. So if you actually want to play this, leave now.
Is this what you want?
There are a total of 4 bosses in the game. All of them are eldritch looking vampire god things. I like the design, and it does have the potential for interesting boss fights. But unfortunately, they all look the same and have pretty much the same mechanics and phases. What is this music right now, bro?
Finding you.
I'm fighting like a fucking scary dude. You're playing some Scooby-Doo ass shit right now. The first boss, the Hollow Man, I did kind of enjoy, and I was pretty surprised when I first saw him. He was also kind of a struggle, which was nice. I was finally being challenged. Alright, let's try this. Oh god! Yeah, but after that, every boss was bland and easy. Including the final boss, which was embarrassingly easy. I was really shocked.
It's over. No more eclipse. They can all burn.
There's no way that was the final boss. I didn't even do anything. Which really drives in the fact that this game wasn't finished at all on release. The first map feels more polished, but as you progress the game, more and more issues came up, showing signs of rushed work and lazy elements. It makes you, the player, just want to rush through the game, or even quit. I feel bad for anyone who actually paid for this. On Steam as of now, it's being sold at $119.95. AUD, I'm Australian. Which is outrageous For 10 hours of a main story game and an unfinished mess?
$120?
Fortunately, I played it on Xbox Game Pass, which is available on Xbox and PC. So please, if you do want to play this, I recommend getting it on Xbox Game Pass. After all this, I highly recommend you do not play this. I don't like saying that at all. I do feel for the devs and creators of this, but it's got to be said. There's a lot of other issues I could have brought up, like a lot, but I think the damage is done here. So, have you played Redfall? Or has this video somehow managed to persuade you to try it? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and all that. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace. Is that sissy bear? What the hell? That's it, I'm not playing this game anymore.